I may have just discovered the most underrated form of humor on Earth. Remember that guy Pythagoras whose theorem you hated doing in the 7th grade? He thought that by using a system of mirrors and human blood you could write on the moon. He also believed that beans contained the souls of the dead. William Thomson, the guy accredited with the absolute temperature scale, might have been the most head-ass scientist to have ever lived. He thought that X-rays were a hoax and flying was impossible. He was quoted as saying the Aeronautical Society will attempt to make flying machines for the next 30 to 40 years and then they'll eventually give up. As if that wasn't head-ass enough, he went on to claim that there was nothing new to be discovered in physics before we even knew what an atom was. Not even 5 years after that, Einstein released his theory of relativity. Isaac Newton invented calculus at the age of 23 and then spent the rest of his life trying to use the Bible to predict the future and looking for dragons in the Swiss Alps. William Herschel, the guy who discovered Uranus, thought that there were aliens with massive heads living on the surface of the sun. Remember those two guys who discovered the structure of DNA? Well, Watson thought that we were put here by aliens and Crick was a fucking racist. Marcel Vogel was an essential part in creating the modern hard drive, but he also believed that you could alter the shapes of crystals and plants with your mind. Kary Mullis, the inventor of the PCR test, denied that HIV caused AIDS, but if that wasn't crazy enough, he also claimed to have an encounter with a glowing alien raccoon. But by far my favorite theory on this list goes to Leo Allatius. After studying for decades at the Library of the Vatican, he claimed that when Jesus died, his foreskin ascended into the heavens and became the rings of Saturn. You can't make this shit up.